Boo! Yahoo! Oh my god, why am I so big? Hold on. LOL. Hold on. We go down here. There we go. Is that better? Probably. Hello everybody. What's up? How's it going? Happy Monday? Monday? Is it Monday? It is Monday. It is Monday. Let me boot up the game real quick. It is Monday and we're playing a new game. Is the audio okay? I hope it is. New save data. Let's go! Oh, Tuesday! In the future. Have we figured out how to solve all the world's problems? Oh my god. Right, that's why. Little preamble here, but I actually, already played a little bit of the beginning of this game before. But I, didn't continue it. So I kind of thought, maybe it might be fun to, like, start it from scratch on stream. I kind of want to start doing this thing where on Mondays, at least, I play something other than my regular games. Which at this point is, like, Final Fantasy and, Xenoblade Chronicles. But, no, yeah, today we are doing Paranormasight. Because last week, during the Nintendo Direct, was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. They announced that this game was getting a sequel, like, soon. I think this week it's getting a sequel. We are definitely not finishing this game this week. I think it's like a 20-hour game or something. So it's gonna take a few sessions, a few streams to, like, play it. But, yeah, I thought it would be fun to play this on stream. It's just that it is a visual novel and it is a horror game, kinda, technically, I think. So, I am going to try to not be a scaredy cat, scaredy dog, scared in general. Anyway, yeah, and I kind of want to take my time, playing games. So, yeah, I like to rotate them sometimes. Okay, anyway, started a new save file on this, so it's a brand new game. Woo! I'm probably not gonna do, like, intense voice acting or anything for this. One, because I'm not good at it, and, two, I don't want to ruin my voice. So we are going to do kind of, basic, just reading. Hopefully that's fine. Hopefully no one's expecting me to voice act. Gamanimasu. Okay, hold on. Okie dokie. Ah, you're here. Welcome, welcome. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I shall be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First is this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so we stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files, and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume, and other settings in the option menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before going on. Okay, let's check. Camera, audio, game, vibration, text speed. Let's go with fast. That's probably fine. I love the visuals of this game is so cool. You can see it's kind of like, it's like a CRT. It's even got the noise and static on it. It's so cool. I adore it. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on. Oh god. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please, tell me what I may call you. Okay. My name is Dawn. There we go. Oh, what the heck? Hello? Oh, I forgot it did this. It's like picking up the name of my Switch. Well, I see. No. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? Let me try again. You wish to be called Dawn? Yep. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright, now that we've been properly introduced, let us begin our story. Ahem. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever escaped. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all, no matter the age in which they live. In fact, oral traditions reflecting people's fears and prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. On that note, Dawn, this made me seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? Sir, this is a loaded question. What if you had one chance to use the secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes, if you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only. What would you do, Dawn? Use the directional buttons to make your choice. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. If I really, really wanted to bring someone back to life, that's a tough question. I don't know. I feel like the morally correct thing to say is if it came at no cost or not wanting it, but at the same time, I'm not sure that I would care if I had to sacrifice someone or myself, to be honest. If it meant bringing back somebody that I cared about. So let's just say I see. Very interesting. Yes, that is what I thought you would say. What seems to be the matter? You want to know what this box that has been sitting here is? It is quite the curious thing, isn't it? This is called a color television. I know what color television is. I've seen one before. I grew up with these. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this that do not exist in the age you are from. In this era, a color television can be found in nearly every household. That is not all. For example, if a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their home, they use public telephones like this that can be found all over the city. Can you imagine what life would be in Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Dawn. After all, that is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you PARANORMASIGHT, a bizarre tale surrounding the curse known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views on the Rite of Resurrection. I imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it, clinging to it as if oh my god. Clinging to it as their last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man named Shogo Okie, is one of them. Shogo Okie. Hold on. Shogo Okie, male, office worker. Shogo is an unremarkable young man entering his 3rd year of working in the planning department at Hihaku Soaps, a chemical company headquartered in Sumida. Oh, okay. He's just the guy. And then we have the storyteller. What else we got in here? How to play. I know that. Probably. Yeah. Okay. Breaking news. Oh? I wonder what it could be at such a time. Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. Police have Police have identified the body as Shogo Okie, a 25-year-old man who worked at a company in the area. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you've just seen. Goodness, you very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Well, I kind of saw it already. So, LOL. Just pretend you didn't see that. Let us turn back time. Oh my god. Let us turn back time back a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Oh, okay. I know nothing. I've forgotten already. What did we see? I don't know. It's a mystery to me. This story is a work of fiction. All locations, characters, organizations, legends, etc. that appear in this game have no relation to reality. Okay.
Square Enix presents.
Shogo? Shogo, are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. Earth to Shogo Okie. What do you think you're doing, falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up with you, up! Okay, and... there! How's that? Alright? She's cute. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, though my head still feels a little fuzzy. Office worker, Shogo Okie. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game is in your control, use the right stick or swipe the screen with 2 fingers to look around. Okay. Oh my god, it's dark and it's scary. Oh, it's dark and it's scary. Oh my god! I knew that was gonna happen too, I forgot. Good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are or what we were doing? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it. You're scaring me. Alright, let's just calm down. Take a good look around you, okay? Look around and select things you want to investigate. You can converse with people by selecting their faces. Where are we? Oh right, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something important. It's just past midnight. That explains why there's nobody else around. Telephone booth. These telephone booths are all over town. The lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Yikes, that was close. If we died before we got our hands on the rite of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. Okay. That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. I first met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper, and is really into the occult. If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. We've only met a few times, but we've really hit it off. She's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels, though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. But I know I've got a thing for bubbly girls who are into dark things like the occult. Oh, okay, so he's into her. Paranormal fanatic, Yoko Fukunaga. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay. Her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with this park? It was around noon on one of my days off. I had just finished running some errands in Kinshicho and was there taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, I'm actually looking around, lol. When I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox, searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Hey, are you looking for something? Hmm? Oh, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that would be a huge help, but... But? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, something else? Huh? Definitely the other thing. I don't know. Can I be on? should I make this guy kind of a douchebag or pretend to be a good person? Definitely the other thing. You're funny. Hey, at least you're upfront about it. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you might regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet or something? Not exactly. I'm searching for one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly this is the location of the Whispering Canal. The what? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. The 7 mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukojima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh. Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase the occult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. But the 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different, because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said, they're the real deal. So, hold on, what does that mean? Are you telling me there's actually paranormal stuff at work at this park? Yep, pretty much. But there's gotta be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunaga. We exchanged contact information, and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 Mysteries of Honjo again. I'd figured she gotten bored of it. Until today, when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? LOL. Hello? Oh, she's over there. There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. No animal needs that much petting. According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally comes from. I think I left myself a note about it. I should check my files. Let's see. Okay, the Whispering Canal. An enduring superstition formerly known as the Kinshibori. Many fishermen once gathered on this section of the canal that ran through Honjo. As their days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind. Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move and their previously full baskets of fish emptied. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to return. This strange phenomenon continued to occur, and the people began to call the body of water the Whispering Canal. Well, that's sufficiently creepy. Cool. Is there anything in here that Yoko didn't say? Oh, look, just the other names. The Whispering Canal, the Fool's Procession, the Beckoning Light, the Haunting Clappers, the Evergreen Beach, the Taiko of Tsugaru, the Foot Washing Mansion, the One-Sided Reed, the Ever-Burning Lantern. Huh. The game so far is adequately creepy. The music is freaking me out, but I'm trying to be brave about it. I'm also, like, terrified that I'm gonna be jump scared again. Jeez, she's still at it. Oh, okay, let's look around. The telephone booth, maybe? Nope. Oh, I can recall. That's right. She asked me to come here. She asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Honjo. I can't remember all too well. I should check my files. Oh, is there new stuff? I just read that. It is a visual novel, technically, just like the DLC. But I think this game is, like, a little bit more elaborate, probably. Ooh, should I look at all of them? Okay, hold on. The Fool's Procession. A mysterious tale regaling an encounter had by a daimyo at his residence in Honjo's Ushijima, now Komagata High School. When walking around his estate, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared the Harigesui Canal. Oh my god. Canal? Oh, on the meta side of things. Yeah, I definitely got the break the fourth wall thing with the storyteller. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it all. The Beckoning Light. While walking along the road near Hoonji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it will cause it to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it's the vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Okay. All of these so far have a very similar vibe. An enduring superstition. The Haunting Clappers. As the evening bell rings in Idiecho near present-day Shumoku Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all while striking his wooden clappers. But tonight, the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again, clack clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source of his second pair of clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki or kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Oh yeah, it's pretty common for the visual novels I play, at least, to be pretty, meta. It does tend to be something that I enjoy as well, just personally, on a narrative level. The Evergreen Beach. Once upon a time, in North Okurabashi, a beautiful beech tree stood in the garden of Lord Shinten's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Gardens. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beach residence. Somehow, no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beach. However, this particular species of tree was actually an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This has led people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it even became a legend at all. What's the point of this one? The Taiko of Tsugaru. There was once a daimyo from the Hirosaki domain in Tsugaru who built a residence in Midoricho on a large piece of land. On this estate was an almost 8-meter-tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use the large drum that resided atop the tower in the event of a fire. While most towers used wooden blocks to sound the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip among the townfolk. Okay. The Foot Washing Mansion. This is a story of something that occurred in the dead of the night in a residence in Mikasacho, modern-day South Harigesui Street in Kamezawa. A foul-smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly, a giant foot, drenched in blood, smashed through the ceiling. "Wash!" it commanded. After the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. A man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night, the foot stopped appearing. Okay, so the foot was haunting somebody? Bruh. The One-Sided Reed. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of Tomezo who fell for a woman named Okuma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okuma, attempting to win her heart over and over again, but she rejected his advances each time. Enraged by her indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Ryogoku Bridge and attacked Okuma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. That's really creepy. Cool. The Ever-Burning Lantern. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Harigesui. Did I read this? Or is there another one in South Harigesui? But there's something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Okay. Well, all of those have a very similar vibe. I checked all of them, didn't I? Let's see. Sumida City. Honjo. I guess this is the part of the city that we're in. And this is the park that we're in. Telephone booth. Okay. Yoko Fukunaga. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. She's coming back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. But you're special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay closer attention to me. Oh my god. Pay closer attention for me, okay? My special talent? What are you talking about? Huh? I mean your spirit sense. You look like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me, right? Huh? Wait, hold on. What? What? She a ghost? Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you were saying only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh, you don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. I meant what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with the 7 mysteries of Honjo business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal stuff? Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Not a believer, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Weird stuff? Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand? You can't be serious. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do, but you can only recognize them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So, even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist? That's right, the spirit world is all about the mind and soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in a moment, thinking they might see something, and then they really do, because they believe they would. Is that how that works? Yep. Just like drinking, you never know how much booze you can handle unless you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I get the drinking thing. You know, I realized how strange it was as the word left my mouth. Sheesh. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I figured a change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I like to think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never had a Moscow mule. Really now. I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, are you asking me out? Oh, so you were after something else. No, that's not what I meant. Just kidding. Yeah, I'd be up for that. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, then let's get to work. I just remembered. I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? Well, I discovered a few interesting things. Oh, tell me everything. Although they're called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than the main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 15. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. Huh, that's a good point. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Ooh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Shogo. She's so silly. I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? So you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? A magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So, the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from the ancient age. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details. Blah, blah, blah. Rumor has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. Yeah, no worries. Hopefully I don't scream and like wake you up or something. This rumor comes from a presentation given by our local historian Hideki Araishi at an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. Secretly? I don't think she's been keeping it secret, to be honest. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Exactly. That's why I believe in the rite of resurrection is real. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Araishi himself. And if you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. You can't be serious. What about the 7 mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? So, I read some of the stories, and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. But there are some pretty disturbing ones in the mix. Yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon their catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you're expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal might be completely different from what we know? Exactly, I'm sure it is. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left at the canal, right? Meaning to abandon someone. This is where it comes from. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. So you're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned? That's what I'm trying to find out. Her face was so scary. Oh my god, her face was so scary. Why'd she look like that? Gotcha. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does it have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. I could cut my finger on you. Why does she keep making jokes like this? To tell the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. But along the way, I realized that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see. So then... If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what? Forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry. Sorry. No, it's fine. I figure I need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? Oh right, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Ah, okay. Your dog. Gotcha. You spent a long time together. Losing him must have been really hard for you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the Rite of Resurrection even works on dogs. But as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must be hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Though that doesn't mean I'll stop looking. Obviously. Yoko, I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then, yeah? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. I don't think this is gonna be about animals, to be honest, so I think we're probably fine. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is that the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You're proving to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay, but some say that what led the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right, it seems that an onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned with all the details on how to use the rite apparently was written in the Edo period. Oh, right, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called the Record of Fates. Whoa, what a name. And it speculates that the secret of the rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So now, the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Among who? You know this whole thing's starting to sound pretty questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Okay, wow! What the hell was that? What the hell? It feels like the air just changed. Oh, come on, girl! Yoko, are you okay? Ugh. Hey, what's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. Why? I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna scream. So just pretend. Just pretend that you can hear her screaming. Yoko. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. I don't want to turn around, girl. Bro, I don't want to turn around. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna turn around, okay? Bro, there's nothing. Bro, there's nothing. Bro, there's nothing. Hello? Huh? Yoko is pointing over there, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Still, she looks really spooked. I doubt she's making this up. Damn it. Did I miss it? Hello? Did I miss it? What's this? Ugh, I don't get this. What's happening? What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Girl, are you okay? Huh? Huh? What the? What is it? Why is this happening? Yeah, why is this happening? Hello? 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 What's going on? Shogo Okie, 1 a.m. Kishibori Park. Huh? Yoko, answer me. Yoko? No way. It can't be. Why? Why? Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. I've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold and I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay. An ambulance, right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. Right, the phone. I gotta call an ambulance. Oh my god. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it gonna make a difference? Her body's gone stiff and her skin is cold, and I don't think she's breathing. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago, we were chatting away without a care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her! Huh? Oh, that's right. If that rite of resurrection that she was talking about really does exist, there might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Kyoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something. Something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on, and maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and the 7 mysteries were connected, so maybe whatever it is she saw had something to do with the Whispering Canal. Whoa! Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere, but where? Literally where? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream, but I've got bigger problems right now. Oh, hold on. Hold on. LOL, I forgot to mute that. Okay. What was I looking at? Think. There's something here. I just know it. I just need to look harder. Although, if some innocent poking around about the 7 mysteries was enough to get Yoko killed, there's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realize. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Any second now, she's going to open her eyes, get up, and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. There's no way you're really dead, right? I'm not even fooling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Ooh, what the hell is this? Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop this? I didn't notice it till now, but there's a small wooden sculpture by her side. Fish! It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain, but from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, it I feel an almost palpable malice radiating from it. What the hell is this thing?
Ooh, ooh, scary. Ooh, ah.
What the? Help me, leave, it hurts, why? Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Ah. Such deep sorrow, of resentful memories flowing into my mind. Turn their backs, they walk away, leave me behind, drop dead. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all! You've acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away from you. Press the Use Curse button to kill your target as they attempt to depart. Oh, sick. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like a thick black tar. That is insane. Okay. Now. Kill. Can you hear it? Cursebreaker? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand. Reap lives by the score, and claim their soul dregs for your own. Collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or, better yet, slay your fellow curse bearers, for theirs are the equal of droves of lesser souls. Now, go forth and kill. Okay! I guess this updated? What did it update with? Oh, I see. Oh, look, it's the story of the... Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their back, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed through the night air. Passers-by thought of it only as the fishing canal. The splashing faded, and silence returned to the lonely night. Cool! That's fun. Sorry, Toki, that's sad. What the hell was that? It was like the curse's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this curse stone, the Whispering Canal must have cursed me. I also heard a strange voice, and told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this cursed stone and collect their souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists, but this thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that! Putting my own life on the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Not just one person either. Scores, it said. So this is the curse of the Whispering Canal, huh? A curse that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then I'll be able to bring Yoko back. And there was something else about the other curse bearers being worth more soul dregs. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Well, now I've got my own curse stone and the curse of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped his curse stone? Does that mean she was the previous owner of the curse of the Whispering Canal? Then, did she know what the rite of resurrection involved? It's hard to believe she was so full of life just a few minutes ago. Okay. There's a guy! Hello? What was that? Now that I look closer, is there someone there? They must be ignoring me on purpose. Maybe they're waiting to see what I do. Hey! Who's there? Oh my. How unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? Cat cut your tongue, Mr. Okie? Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name? Do you mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Look a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. Sorry, I just read that again. LOL. That man, who is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie, but somehow he looks real shady. What's he doing here? Was he watching us this whole time? Something tells me curses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my curse down. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. A tall, humorless looking man. He doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. Have we met somewhere before? If he's one of the other curse bearers, then I need to be careful. Okay. I don't want to turn my back on him. Can I turn around? Or is that gonna kill me? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it is always humbling to find that one is not as well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name before, maybe. So, you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Mysterious stranger, Takumi Yumioka. Well then, Mr. Okie, allow me to make you a proposition. You have a curse stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. Both of these confirm to him that you have one. Shogo, you stupid head. Dummy head. Oh my god. I can't. I need it to bring Yoko back to life. Oh my. So you mean to use it then? You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses and all that, don't you? But of course, those cursed stones. They are terribly dangerous things, capable of killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? I literally don't know you. I literally do not know this man. Although, it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. What are you? That wasn't me! I'm willing to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your curse stone. No way in hell! For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well, I had hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. He... maybe? There's no way he has a curse stone of his own. If he did, he wouldn't be so eager to get his hands on mine. He wants one of his own. They're that powerful and that dangerous. By the sounds of it, if I give him the chance, he'll try to take my curse stone by force. I have to keep him talking and figure out a way to get my curse out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? Though, it would be a waste not to take this chance to find out about the other curse bearers. Okay, we gotta think. We gotta think about how we make him turn around. If I want to use my curse on him, I have to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1. Oh, good night! He does what he came here to do. Scenario 2. He suddenly needs to be somewhere else. He's probably here for my curse stone, so I don't think I'd get out of Scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance, and luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is Scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. I did call the ambulance. I need a talking that'll keep him talking. My best bet would be... What do you want with my curse stone anyway? I intend to seal it away in a secure location so that it may never be used again. I am certain that you too would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequence is in itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who would not resist the urge to use it, all the more so if promised a chance to resurrect the dead. You'll seal it away? How? I will put it in the care of I will put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural matters. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your curse stone. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? Maybe if I focus I can recall something useful. Ooh, recall! Takumi Yumioka. How the hell does he know me? It's not like I've been getting out much. I barely have a life outside work. Maybe you know him from work, stupid. Okay, that's not working. Let's talk to him some more. Before I give you my curse stone, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I am an associate of the great sorcerer Suigen Gamyodo. Suigen Gamyodo? Indeed, you must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Your unfortunate companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. It was from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you, but it seems that was presumptuous of me. And when did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it is Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that is enough to convince you that my hands are more than trustworthy. Wait, that's it! My work! That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. There we go. Who is he? Secretary to the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. The man who was covertly watching. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he knows him from work. Suigen Gamyodo, my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. But I don't know if I figured that out. But I don't know if having figured that out helps me much right now. He works at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. He's a secretary to the chairwoman, Natsuya Yamamori. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above us lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Could he have memorized the names and faces of everyone in the company? Suigen Gamyodo, my ass. I know who you are. You work at Hihaku Soaps, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly outstanding. Astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not at the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman secretary even out looking for curse stones anyway? I refrain from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions, but I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land of Honjo has nurtured our company's growth and vice versa. It is our duty to ensure that curses do not take root in this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear through our beloved company's birthplace. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your curse stone. No! How do I know it wasn't you who killed Yoko with your curse? Mr. Okie, if you're hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It is your curse that was responsible, Mr. Okie, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't play dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative, but you are mistaken. But you should know that multiple curses awakened at once at the stroke at midnight. There are many other curses in Honjo and many other curse bearers. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became curse bearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could be telling me anything. How do I bring up the ambulance? Why are you so convinced that it was my curse that killed Yoko? Why, it is simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. She what? I'm not turning around. You think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? What are you doing? Should you not check on her? You think I'm stupid? Or do I have to do it? Do I have to turn around? Oh, do I have to turn around? Okay, let's turn around. Ooh, what's that? Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light, floating in midair? Oh, cool. It's not doing anything, though. I'm gonna turn around and he's gonna kill me. Guys, I'm gonna turn around and he's gonna kill me. Fine, whatever. Yoko? Wait, she doesn't look any different. Ugh! Yeah, see, I saw that coming. No. Damn it all. Shogo Okie, deceased. Yeah, I figured that would happen. My, Dawn, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you ought to be more careful about turning your back on unscrupulous individuals. I knew that! Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please before your unfortunate mishap. Okay. Very well, just remember, whatever you do, do not turn around. Let's not turn around then. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? Do you know who any of the others are? And what will you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is in the hearts of the selfish and insipid of those who would be most tempted by the rite of resurrection that the curse takes root. And a curse's resentful memories impart a powerful urge to kill, as I'm certain you are aware. You are a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okie, but your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your curse stone for your own benefit before it is too late. Too late? It is already too late. There's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okie? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. I'm trying to figure out how I bring up the ambulance to this guy. Ah, there we go. I know how I can convince him to leave. Convince him to leave. Oh, crap! I totally forgot. What is it? Oh, right, I forgot to mention I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. An ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of the night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police, who will have some questions for you. Probably, but I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in an interrogation room, you better get out of here. You're telling the truth, I see. They are getting closer by the second. I cannot afford to be waylaid at this juncture. I fear I must take my leave. I'm gonna wait for him to turn around. Sooner or later, I will return for your curse stone. I only hope you do not abuse it in the meantime. Gugh! Shogo Okie! You dare! Oh, sick. We just killed this man. Bro, his face, he's just like, whatever. He's like, well. Anyway, there's 2 bodies here now, lol. Like, okay. That's crazy. Hello, cat. Meow meow. He's dead. He's really dead. So this is what a curse stone can do. Whoa. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal has gained 1% soul dregs. Oh, so he definitely did not have a curse stone. 2 a.m. Oh my god, an hour later. Kinchicho area. I left the park immediately. I felt bad for leaving Yoko, but I couldn't stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body, Takumi's too. This will be all over the news tomorrow, but until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other curse bearers and collect their souls. Bro is on a mission. He's like, immediately, he's like, I'm doing this shit. I'm just gonna kill. We're just gonna do a murder, and it'll be sicko mode. I guess he mustn't have been a curse bearer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-curse bearer amounts to little more than leftover breadcrumbs. Hold on, I am checking on something real quick. Okay. I have to think of places where the other curse bearers of the 7 mysteries would be. The curses were activated around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. I should check to see if there are any other places with connections to the mysteries nearby. At the very least, another curse bearer might be thinking the same as me, meaning I could run into them. Let's see, which of the 7 mysteries are closest? I'm in the Kinshisho area right now. The Haunting Clappers are on the other side of the Oyoko River, just over Shumoku Bridge. The Foot Washing Mansion and the Ever-Burning Lantern are around the South Harigesui Street, past the train tracks. And further along the Oyoko River, I'll find the Beckoning Light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest, I guess. I should start there. You know, he's kind of cute in like a like a normie guy way, you know? I'll collect the other curse bearer's souls before dawn and bring Yoko back to life. I should go to another location connected to the 7 mysteries of Honjo. The curse stone of the Whispering Canal. One of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. It is currently 1% filled. 1%! Okay, let's go to... let's start from top to bottom, I guess. This track has a vibe to it. I'm here at Horonji Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. There's a guy. Someone standing on the bridge, silhouetting themselves against the sky.
Ooh!
Wait. Fine. I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Well, now, this is a surprise. Huh? Who are you? If you've got the wrong guy, just say so. He's kinda cute. Look at him! He's kinda cute. He's a flamboyant fellow. I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city, but he stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Come now, it wouldn't hurt at least to tell me your name. Careful now, young man. It's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers. Gone is the age when might's made right. Nowadays, it's information that rules the world. You'd do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation, your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan on telling me anything either then. You can call me Richter Kai, private detective. Why is he like that? But didn't you just say not to... Never mind. You say you're a detective? That's correct. I am a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you, though. I only told you so we can have an understanding. Private Detective Richter Kai. Okay. Let's see if there's anything in his profile. That's it. Okay. We got nothing else. We just got that. LOL. What's a detective doing around here? Working. That's all I'll say about that. I could ask you the same thing, though. This seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? I saw a strange man. I saw a strange man lurking around. I see. Then let me ask a different question. Why did you go out of your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if he knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I don't know if I should tell him. No, don't worry about it. I think I'm in the wrong place anyway. If you ever need a hand, I'd be happy to help. It's all in a day's work for an investigator extraordinaire. Thanks. I'll try looking somewhere else for now. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Ah, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Sorry, I don't. I'm not a smoker. Oh no, this'll do nicely. Are you sure? Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course, my work is top secret. I suppose we can move. Let's go down here. Both the foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late at night, even a road as big as this one is silent as the grave. Is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be... Is this darkness the work of a curse? Have I already fulfilled its conditions to kill? Should I get out of here? Or should I stick around and figure out what I'm dealing with? I'm gonna move. Just on instinct. The Shumoku Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what looked like 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if curses are vulnerable to fire, but maybe I'll find a use for it. Aha! Okay, that's what I thought. Let's go back to the dark place. I knew it. I can feel a strange presence in the air. A cheap lighter I found lying around. It barely has any lighter fluid left. I know it's past midnight, but it still seems oddly dark around here. And this feeling, it's the same as before. There's something over there. Is that a curse echo? A curse of the 7 mysteries given form? I knew it! There's a curse bearer around here. Is the curse echo what's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Can I use my lighter? Decision time. What should I do? If I sit here like this, I risk fulfilling the conditions for that person's curse. It seems like I can still back out if I want, but do I want to? Do I have to interact with the ghost thing before I can use the lighter? Okay, let's try. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Scary. Scary. Owie! Oh, darn it, now what? This isn't a curse doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. Ugh, the hurt. Looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the curse echo? That's right. I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect. It works. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the... Something... Drat! He's got a light. That ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a curse bearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Wait, he's running? Was he right here the whole time? Let's do a kill. Grah! What the... Why? Yippee! Murder! That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the curse bearer, but it seems like I'm alright. Oh my god, 30%! Yippee! His curse must have had something to do with light and darkness. My guess would be the ever-burning lantern. So there's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their curses work. That might be useful to know. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should hire someone else for now. Where to next? First, around Midoricho Park at the end of South Harigesui Street is the Taiko of Tsugaru. North of there is a school called Komagata High School at the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. Let's go to the school first. Here I am at Komagata High School. The large gymnasium looms silently over the grounds. It doesn't look like anyone is in there. The school gates is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. This school is supposedly on the former site of a daimyo's residence where he encountered the Fool's Procession. It's now at the center of a quiet residential area. There's not a person in sight. If there's no sign of curse bearers or curse echoes, I should go search in a different location. Yep, it looks empty. Let's go away then. Ooh, I know these two. This is Midoricho Park, location of the Taiko of Tsugaru, one of the 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men, one middle-aged and the other a young adult, talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a curse bearer. I'll try to scope things out without being spotted. To pick up their conversation from a distance, I'll have to focus in and watch them for a while, I think. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of line of sight. I get so congested whenever I have to, like, do these streams where I voice a lot, so... Oh, hold on, they're, like, talking. Oops. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still, the 7 mysteries... Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Never mind. Just my imagination. But does the curse really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugging me. I'm gonna have to check back there. Huh, nothing. I guess this place is just keeping me on edge. Oh my god! So I got scared. He's not even scary. He just came out of nowhere and scared me. Sorry. Oh man. Oh, they found me. Sorry. Oh man. Okay. Oh, you two are police officers. Haha, people often say we don't look it. Sorry if we startled you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions. It's procedure. I'm Jin Erio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department, Investigative Division. Newbie Detective, Jin Erio. And this old guy with a scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi, my superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he actually has quite the sweet tooth. Erio, quit blabbering. Veteran Detective Tetsuo Tsutsumi. He's as intimidating as I'd expect a veteran cop to be. First that private detective, now police detectives? Why today of all days? I always imagined detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. I'll leave the questions up to him. I got nothing to ask. Now, first, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay. I'm better off just going along with it. Wow, you work for Hihaku Soaps? I hear they've been raking it in lately. That true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. Edio, you use hair products? Get with the times, boss. Guys nowadays use all these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Okie? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. That's so. What a time we live in. Sorry, boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care enough to use anything else. Actually, we do have an all-in-one soaps for that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ha! Hear that, Edio? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Aren't you riled up? Anyway, Mr. Okie, what is it that you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, Detective? Yeah, I heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I got interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? Which one was Midoricho Park? Honji, Shimoku Bridge, Yasuda Gardens. Taiko of Tsugaru is the one in... yeah, Taiko... Okay. Taiko of Tsugaru. Huh, that's right. The Taiko of Tsugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of the Tsugaru, a clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging out in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? Oh, I was giving this guy a deeper voice. Oops. No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I think I understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now, it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. Huh? Something wrong? You're free to go. I can't turn my back! Excuse me. Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to a case. But don't worry, there is no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer looking into things, but you can rest easy. The kissy face is also killing me. He's so cute. He's adorable. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see. Well, I'll be going now. Take care. I can't turn around on them, though. While I'm fairly sure one of them is a curse bearer, getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any more suspicious of me. Is it okay for me to leave? Okay, I can. Sicko. I thought I could, I would turn around and it would be bad, so, looks like we're okay. Yippee! It didn't let me turn around last time. The other guy killed me when I turned around, and I'm scared. I'm scared I turn around and they will be like, a knife! You know? Anyway. Here I am at Komagata High School. Schools sure are spooky at night. Curses aside, something about it just gives me the creeps. Let's see here. Ugh! Someone's there! Whoa, what the? Ouch! I'm so sorry, are you okay? Oh my god. How do I girl voice? Yeah, I'm fine. But did you just climb over the school gate? A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. She must be a student here. That thing she's hiding in her hand. Oh, No doubt about it. That's a curse stone. This girl is a curse bearer. Uh-oh. What's going on? Why are you at school this late?
Well, I'm really sorry. I'm in a big hurry right now, so I gotta go.
I guess we're killing her.
A curse? Why? It can't be. Mio, I'm sorry.
And she's dead. Yippee! I don't know if yippee is the right word, but damn. Shogo does not give a shit. That was only 6%. That was only 6%. I killed her. Yes, I got a curse bearer. This is working. I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2. Shogo okay, 3 a.m. Alright, on to the next one.
Alright, on to the next murder. Yippee!
Then the evergreen beach at the former Yasuda Gardens along the Sumida River. Finally, Sumida River. Okay. Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. I don't know. Shogo seems like a nice guy to me. Doesn't he seem so... He just wants to save Yoko, you know? Like, he's just trying to save this girl that he knows. That he definitely didn't accidentally murder. I don't know. Still confused about that, TBH. But it was easy enough to sneak in here since there are no guards at this time of night. However, it feels weird being in these magnificent gardens after hours. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Ryogoku Public Hall is also on the grounds. Its eye-catching structure makes this place feel even more otherworldly. Oh! Sorry. I knew she was there, and I still... I still got scared. With your...
Oh, so precious.
Hello?
Curse. Stone.
Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the gardens, a woman inside called out from behind me.
I've been waiting for you. I have a curse stone.
Her sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued.
I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your curse stone, I will at least spare your life.
In that moment, all I could squeeze out in reply was, "Let me think about it." Which brings us to now. Alright. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? She said she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my curse stone. I need to figure out how her curse is activated and find a way out of here. For now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that would catch her interest.
Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man.
Wait, I might hand over my curse stone depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment?
Sure, go on.
If you take my curse stone, what are you gonna do with it?
With your curse stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many, no?
How does she know so much?
I'd like to avoid such crude methods myself. 7.
A woman in her 30s, she has a refined air about her, like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow hanging over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. I wonder if can I use this? The 100 yen lighter that saved my life. It has a tiny bit of fuel left. What condition have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in here? Something that I'm still doing even now. Think what it could be. Maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I might be able to avoid her curse. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I'd look like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. If being here is what activates the curse of the Evergreen Beach, then I'll continue to meet that condition as long as I'm here. In which case, there's no escape. She'd activate her curse before I ever got away from the gardens. I'm sure I'd recognize it after setting it off, but it's not like I'd get to do things over. You want soul dregs? That means you're after the right of resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this?
Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you'd give your curse stone to me?
Sure, I'd consider it, so tell me.
Liar.
Huh?
You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 6, 7, 6, 7.
Sorry. Is it? I have a feeling it's this. Like, can I? So if I can't figure out her curse, I'll have to set off my own. I don't see how I could make her leave though, not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her curse, but there's no way I could counterattack after she curses me. Well, I guess I do technically, like, If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is
Stop.
Huh?
Let's not do all that, alright? If I know your name, I might start to feel sorry for you. And have a harder time killing you.
You would?
Don't you think? 5.
Can you take soul dregs from other curse bearers' stones and add them to your own?
Who knows? But you have to admit, it's worth trying.
So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones others have gathered because you don't want to get your own hands dirty?
You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Understand? 4.
I think 7 questions is how many questions she's giving me to, like, figure out if I'm just gonna hand her over my stone or not, I guess. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse?
Go on then, use it. If I had, you could have activated it without all that bluster. And yet, here you are.
Damn, does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? But if she already knows what would activate it, she wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it off yourself. So she must not know yet. I still have a chance.
Listen. I don't want you to get a wrong idea.
About what?
Talking like this instead of killing you immediately? It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is you were never in a position to bargain. 3.
Ah, that didn't change. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before, too. It's all just a bluff to threaten me. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give this up and...
If that's the case, give it a try then. Only 3 more now. Let me tell you the number. 2. This conversation is over. 1.
Well, I think she's gonna kill me.
My son.
What?
He'd be in 6th grade now. If he were still alive. When I'm one of the big kids, I'll help look after the 1st and 2nd graders, he'd say. He'd always had a strong sense of justice and responsibility. He wouldn't stand by when he saw other kids being bullied. He'd defend them, even if he was no match for the bully himself. He'd often come home in tears, but only because he was sad that he wasn't strong enough to save others. He wanted to become a policeman when he grew up.
Okay, I got it. I've heard enough.
Oh, that's enough for you?
Yeah. Hearing such a sad story just makes me all the more sorry that I haven't changed my mind.
I see. So even after what I told you. 0. Such a shame.
What?
This is the end for you. Farewell.
Oh my god, Burning Man.
No! Fire, it's so hot it burns. Fire. Fire, of course. That's what it was. Ah! That guy. Damn it. He must have been following me. But it's already too late.
I have to get rid of the lighter. My, Dawn, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. It was not all in vain, however, as you finally realize how the curse is activated. Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with the lady. Very well. Remember how to ward off the curse when you return. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. Huh? Throw this lighter? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Yes, really, throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. 100 yen lighter discarded. Yippee!
What did you just... Why? Why did you Why throw away your lighter all of a sudden?
Huh? Well, I just kind of felt like it.
How?
Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that lighter have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I...
How could you? Ah! This can't be. My Shuichi.
I love Shogo's, like, I just killed someone, sprite. It's so funny. Yippee! How many soul dregs I got now? I don't know. Hey, quick question for you. What the? Sorry this is so sudden, but I've gotta ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a curse bearer? What? Legs. Is this his curse echo? Making it obvious that he's a curse bearer himself, what's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident that he can activate his curse before I activate mine. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? Yeah, I'm a curse bearer too. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice, calm little chat. My name is Yutaro Namigaki. My curse echoes the Foot Washing Mansion. A chat? I'm not gonna curse first and ask questions later just because we're both curse bearers. I've got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine, chat away. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. A chat between two curse barriers? What's he trying to pull? I want to see how much percentage my curse stone has. 92%! We're crazy. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Will you join forces with me? Join forces? To gather soul dregs? I think this is the same character designer as, The World Ends With You. Possibly. Is it? Maybe? I feel like I heard that information somewhere. Anyway. You're using your curse because there's someone you want to resurrect too, right? In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than do it all yourself. Think about it. We could split the work, and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together, I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse zone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it, and I can't do that alone either. I see. This is going nowhere. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Well, you're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all yourself? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. I'll keep gathering soul dregs on my own. Let's forget about all this about joining forces business. You've got to be kidding me! Huh. I call your bluff. Don't think you can scare me off so easily. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. Real shame you're gonna have to waste it. What are you... Is this the voice of the cursed echo? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it up by plugging your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my echo, it's the end for you. Damn it! Well, see, thankfully, I have done this before, so we're not gonna struggle here. We're not gonna struggle here because I know the solution. My, Don, you seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. He just says that every single time. You have a way to evade curses that no one else is capable of, do you not? Fear not. You may make as many attempts as you please from the conversation with Yutaro. Very well. Remember to ward off the curse before it is activated. But bear in mind, Shogo Okie has no way of realizing it himself, so you must react for him. You must react for him. Anyway, I know the solution, so... I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. A real shame you're gonna waste it. What are you? Blah blah. We read this already? A voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way! And yet there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on here? I don't completely understand it myself, but his curse's conditions don't seem to have been met. This is my chance. Yutaro, your curse won't work on me. I'll let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine. I'll just be on my way then. But mark my words, I'll make you regret this. He's super dead. Yippee! And now I think we have 100%. Which is good timing, because I was hoping to be able to finish this first chapter, which is all that I've actually played of this game so far. So we'll be able to wrap up soon. Thank God. And now I've gotten the last of the soul dregs I need. Was that just a coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. Oh, I should check my curse stone. It should have gained a lot just now. What the? Ugh! Oh, I'm dead. Story chart unlocked. Yippee! Yippee! Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okie had sought after. Normally, you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely. However, due to circumstances, it has been locked until now. From here on, you will return to the story chart from time to time at breaks in the story. At those times, you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. By the way, should you use the story chart to replay a past event, do you know what you must do and where? Of course you do. After all, you've gotten this far. What trigger did Yoko Fukunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've come this far several times, so I have every confidence you'll be alright. As long as you make sure not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shogo Okie has no way of knowing that himself. Ah, on that note, I am curious. Have you determined how many people Shogo Okie has killed with his curse? That guy. The other guy. That lady. The high school girl. The dude under the bridge. 5. I see. So that is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is... I'm not counting Yoko. 0. Hello? Well, that is all. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. Well... this is where I wanted to get to! Because it means the next time... well, actually, I did play a little bit more of this. So there's still a little bit more that I have seen, but I wanted to get to this part for now, as I have to head off shortly. I am making cookies. I am baking cookies. I will be baking cookies, and then hanging out with people afterwards. So I'm gonna wrap up here. I don't know when I'm gonna play Paranormasight again. I don't know. Maybe sometime this week again, TPH. I really want to get through this game pretty fast. So I'm gonna try to play it more. But Tomorrow there might be a Gorilla 14 stream. Undecided on that. It really depends on whether or not I want to do my re-clears on stream with some friends. So we'll see. Otherwise, I will be playing Xenoblade on Wednesday. So look forward to that. Yeah. There might be more of this game on Friday. I might double stream on Friday. I don't know. I'm speaking that into the void. It might not actually happen, but we'll see. I hope you had fun. Sorry for screaming. Even though I knew those parts were gonna happen, it still scared the shit out of me. So, anyway. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye-bye.